Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to the channel. My name is Prosek, and welcome back to Indiethon. We are going to be going into a little bit of Here Comes Niko, any percent with test subject. Take it away, my friend.
Hi, I'm Test. I am a any percent runner for this game. I have with me. How do I say your name again? Cycle.
And you have with you, Seltooth Mind. I am
Yes,
here just
sorry.
to help
Yeah.
as supporter and be an extra friendly voice for this run.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a very impromptu run. So there may be some like scuffs, but hopefully it should be fairly good.
I have faith. I am excited.
Okay.
So we are good to start. Whenever you're ready, you can let Tech know and give a countdown from say like 3, and Tech can start the timer then.
Okay. I will start in 3, 2, 1, go. So, at the beginning of each level, there will be a lot of cutscenes. So those will probably be good for donations. So the premise of this game is to collect coins as a professional friend, and each level has a certain amount of coins that you need to get. So right now I am just bringing this lovely frog's lunch over to him. Okay, so right there, I don't think I've ever seen that happen there. It's called a speed date, where where you so you can walk out of conversations in this game by holding a certain direction, and by leaving at the same time as you would have walked out of a conversation, you can store a walkout. So I apparently accidentally stored a walkout beforehand. So right here would be a good time for donation if you want to.
So
Yeah, absolutely. We don't have a donation at the moment, but we do have a fantastic amount of merch. So if you are itching for some cool Indiethon swag, you can itch no more, my dear friend. The Indiethon merch store is here. We've partnered with speedrun.shop to bring you the finest Indiethon merch anywhere around. We have cool shirts, hoodies, hats, mugs, and more. All profits made during Indiethon Spring 2023 will be donated towards Little Warriors. Visit www.speedrun.shop to browse all our merch offerings. Don't delay, merch is only a couple clicks away. Back to you.
Okay, so already off to a not very good start. But I am collecting these cassette tapes because they can be traded in for coins later on. And I'm also collecting these butterflies for the same reason. There's a character named Leslie. She is a influencer who makes bug mukbangs, I guess, where she just tries a bunch of bugs from everywhere. So you have to collect about 30 of them. And at the same time, I'm collecting this bottle because it will be useful later on, because there's a trick where you can skip a cutscene by using the bottle animation during it. And also, one thing to note is Anytime I'm diving, I'm not holding a direction because for whatever reason, diving without holding a direction is faster than diving with a direction. And there is, I forget what we called it, but it is a way to jump very far off of the wall by diving and then jumping off the wall with the coyote frames, which gives the speed from both jumps at the same time, which lets you go very far. Right there's another one of the speed dates. So I stored it on, I believe, Gabby over there, the flower person. And here, catching some fish because his grandson no longer wants to fish with him and he lost his hook. So we are his hook instead.
I don't think I've ever seen a fishing minigame where you, the actual character, are being used to fish.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's also very adorable that he's like missing his grandson. Yes.
Do you run in Japanese just because it's faster versus text?
Yeah, it is a lot faster. The texts are slower, or no, they are shorter, and they also scroll a lot faster for some reason.
There's Japanese things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games run in Japanese. Also, was that a bug mukbang that we just saw on screen?
Yep, it was. So that was Blessley. Unfortunately, I believe you only see Blessley once in the run. But Blessley is very, very cool.
So when you get on the train, does that take you to like a different world or a different area of the world?
So it brings you to a new area that you... Okay, so the reason you're getting all these coins is because you need to clean off, or you need to pay to clean off the railway, because it's very dirty. So you need to pay to have it cleaned so you can go to the next area. And so I forgot the question was again.
So the train, you have to clean the track in order to sort of progress to the next area then?
Yeah, so you don't really see the train track being cleaned, but you have to pay for it. And you collect the coins by just being a friend, I guess, to people. So you're gonna be seeing this, this a lot. This is, we call them Gabby quests because it's the name of the character for it. It's like a flower potting puzzle, where you have certain seeds that do different things, and you have to put them in the correct pots to have all of them filled. So what LRF is saying, I believe that's their name, Yeah, each area is like a different island. And you can actually see the previous and the next area from here. So the previous area is right over there. To the in the background there. And the next area is over that way. But I don't know if you can see it very well.
You can see it a little bit. That makes sense.
Yeah. So right there, I messed it up unfortunately, but there's a very cool thing I found where you can do the cool jump off the wall with the dive and the jump. And then, I believe I called them funny jumps, I think that's what the name was. But yeah, so you do that off the windmill into the air conditioning unit, which blows you upwards, but also a bit towards the train. And if you dive into it well, you can get a lot of height and a lot of speed, which helps a lot with getting to the train quickly. So here I have to get that piece of paper because I am calling new friends to previous worlds to unlock more things. So this first trip to this place is named Salmon Creek Forest. The first trip is very short. You just get 1 coin, but you also get the note, which is very important because you can go back to previous places. Let's see. Okay. So out of that cave, for whatever reason, you can make it so you so that Niko does the animation where like they landed from really high height for whatever reason when you fall out, which loses a lot of time because you can't really dive for a bit. But luckily I did not get that. So yeah, I have the I had the paint can because we are being gang affiliated with the strawberry gang, or strawberry milk gang, I believe. So you have to place 5 graffitis, or just 5 spray paints. This is what I was mentioning earlier with the paper. If you open and close it during that cutscene, you can move during it, which saves quite a bit of time. In this room there are 2 fairly difficult strats. Okay. First one is getting this bone and hitting the umbrella, which I unfortunately did not do. And the second one is so that you can get that bone and barely miss the umbrella, which is fairly difficult, but also luckily not too punishing. So now we are in Salmon Creek Forest, where we will do a second version of the volleyball game that I played at the beginning of the one. But first I'm going to pick up that key, and this one is very annoying because stuff like that can happen and you have to restart. The annoying thing about volleys is that if you do it first try for whatever, because of the ball already being on your side, starting it counts as a hit, so you only have to do 4 hits. But if you restart, you have to do an extra 5th hit, which just makes it even take longer. Here is a place that can lose time for seemingly no reason. But luckily I got it very quickly.
Hey, must
for,
pass trees, friend. Please.
for whatever reason, you're supposed to have to hit that tree 5 times. But sometimes you can just hit it like once or twice and it works. I'm pretty sure it's because you're like hitting it multiple times very quickly. But I don't think we know for sure. And also, if you notice the text, there's like a very faint text on the screen. That indicates that a speed date, which is the thing for leaving a conversation very quickly, is about to happen. Oh, wait, no, no. Okay, so it actually means that it just happened before. So I did it on the tree accidentally. So that was not the best thing, but it's fine. So, this guy you will also see a lot. His name is Dustin. He is your rival, and you have to find him on cool places to show him that you're ready. And every time you go to his cool place, he gives you a coin. See if I can get the funny jump here. Nice. Okay. That tree can be very annoying sometimes. So, you'll notice it said that I had 142 apples, which is like the currency. They're not really useful in this run, but for whatever reason, the game automatically shows 142 if you haven't collected any. So, I don't know how much I'm actually at, but I am not at 142. So, this would be a good spot for like anything you have to say is very, very boring.
It definitely can. In the intermission, I let people know that there are a number of incentives, and we've got many of those. In addition to that, for those who like more tangible prizes, we have prizes indeed of various ilks. We have mugs, we have hats, we have games, we have so many packs. Indeed, for people who donate a mere $5 total, they will get access to the game drop or get a key for that. In addition, if they bump that up to a $10 donation, they will be in with a running for the Indiethon mug and the Building Masters game pack, which is a fantastic thing, including Foco Life and Honey, I Joined a Cult. You can find all this and more for even higher donations at tracker.indiethon.com. So do go check it out, and back to you.
So you might notice that when I talk to characters, a lot of times I turn my camera right because Niko, whenever you talk to anyone, will be boosted to the right so that they are not on top of the character if you talk to them. So we use that a lot to just try and get some extra distance whenever we talk to characters. And also, if you ever see like another runner play the same, a lot of times they will go the exact opposite directions that I went. I do backwards pool, as it's called, where you just go that way instead of this way. I really like it. a couple other runners like it. Most people like all the other ones, or the other way. So, we are going into the second to final level. There is a trick that can be very annoying. I have not done it in a while, so I hopefully can do it. I don't have as much trouble with it as other people do.
I believe you got this.
But first we have to meet a very awesome turtle, among other things. Also, so I collected 2 keys during parts of the run, mainly in Sandy Creek Forest. One of them was used earlier in the pool, but the other one is used here, not just for this cassette, but for whatever reason, it spawns a character named Lewis, who you have to bring to his husband. And you cannot dive or jump very much, you can only do it one time, because he's very old. But I was able to do it twice because I dove right before, technically. Here we go. And here is the difficult trick. Okay, I'll try it a couple more times. There we go. Okay, so that is called Dust Hog. We also have Ground Hog, which is doing it from a further pole. Oh, I get it. Okay. But that is the cooler and also faster strat, which I do.
Yep.
You basically do a far jump off the wall with coyote frames, and then you can barely dive onto the side of the roof, which allows you to get to Dust End. We originally had to use the air conditioner, if you see it on the right, which is very inconsistent. So this strat is still a lot better than nothing. We are now entering the final area of the game, and we are going to perform. I don't know if it's the hardest or the most inconsistent. I like this is inconsistent, but the most annoying trick of the run, and also the most time-losing trick of the run. It's called applesauce. It is to skip an invisible barrier that prevents you from climbing up this tower. There you go. Nice. Okay. So you can barely land on the wooden pole there to be able to dive onto the side of that and climb up. Now we are doing our final interview. That trick doesn't seem that bad, but one time in a tournament match, we did an 100% tournament a long time ago, I was like a minute or two ahead, and I lost because I could not get that strat. So it,
Oh no.
yeah, it can be very, very unfortunate sometimes. But luckily it did not. It was not that bad. And time.
Well done indeed. Very nice run. Thank you very much for bringing it to us. Do you have anyone you'd like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out the speedrun community for this game. You guys are very cool, very nice. I accidentally opened it. You guys are very nice, very cool to talk to. Especially Naomi, she's very helpful, and she's the one that inspired me to do a marathon run. And also,
Fantastic stuff.
also the devs.
Hurry up.
Thank you for the game.
Have done a good job indeed. Alright then, test subject, where can people find you to see more?
I stream rarely at twitch.tv/testsubject. I have a Twitter that I tweet about this game sometimes. That is also at testsubject. There's also the speedrun Discord for this game. It should be on speedrun.com if you're interested. It's a very, very fun run. I enjoyed it a lot. And then I also have a YouTube, which is testsubject.
Very good. Alright, thank you very much. We will be back in just a few short moments. For people who are fans of action, top-down, Souls-like stuff, you're gonna get into some Titan Souls with your everyday speedrunner. So please don't go anywhere. Look forward to it, and we will be back in just a few short moments.